Hey everyone, welcome back to Joel's Books TV channel. My name is Joel, and today we'll be reviewing a book by the name of Hard to Kill by James Patterson and Mike Lupica. You guys must be wondering, why is it the same author? Not the same, it's obviously James Patterson. Why is it with Mike Lupica? I'm sorry. It is because it is another Jane Smith book. This is her second one. It's called Hard to Kill. Again, I repeated that. I'm sorry. But before I begin, I want to thank you guys for 80 subscribers. It's been a wild journey for me and recording these videos to share my passion with the world. I have to thank you guys for supporting me. I didn't think we would reach this far because it is right now. So yeah, it's been a hard time. I've been reading a lot, and it's my sem break, my holiday for finishing year 1. My year 2 starts in mid-September. So yeah, this might be not last, but one of the few book reviews left because I will have to concentrate on my year 2. So enough of me yapping of this. Let's get into the book review. So this book starts off with, again, Jane Smith and her friend Jimmy Cuniff. They were chilling, obviously, when Jimmy Cuniff asks her to follow him. Why is this, you may ask? This is because, well, you guys remember the client from the last book, Rob Jacobson? Yeah, he was charged with a homicide, right? Remember, a triple homicide? Well, in this book, he was charged with another triple homicide, which is obviously pretty damn weird. You already escaped one life of triple homicide, you are going to another. So it's pretty weird. This is his second triple homicide in like 2 years. So Jane Smith was obviously pretty frustrated. She has saved him, and now he's been at trouble again. So of course she wants to go see him. At first she doesn't want to, but Jimmy Cuniff ends up, convincing her to come. And yeah, before I move on, you guys know this as well. She has cancer. She has cancer. She's dying of cancer. So any chance of her dealing the case of Rob Jacobson is very slim. So continue on the story. So they did go to the court, and Rob Jacobson saw Jane Smith, and so he walks over to her, and then he asks for her help again. Why? Because again, he said he didn't do it. He did not. He was set up again. I mean, this is his second time getting set up on this murder case, on this triple homicide. So it's a little weird you will be set up again, right? No one hates anyone that much to set up on 2 triple separate different homicides. So at the end, it took a lot of convincing from Jane Smith. Jane Smith had to, go to Switzerland to get a lot of her treatments for her chemo in. She visited an old lady while there, and the old lady really changed Jane Smith's mind. And so while on the way back, she's just like, I'm Jane effing Smith, and I'm taking this case. So she ends up taking in this case, which is pretty damn wild that she has cancer and she's taking it. And Kevin Ahern is the opposite lawyer, which is the prosecutor. Again, it's on the same one from the first book. So this is obviously pretty damn weird thing, right? But while on this journey, she gets a visit from Rob Jacobson's hated son, Eric Jacobson. So he's like, I want you to stop taking on my useless father's case. I want you to let him rot in jail or get the death penalty. He even threatens her with a gun in her own bedroom. So this was pretty damn weird, right? Obviously, any lawyer would surrender. But Jane, being Jane effing Smith, she doesn't care. She really doesn't care. She's that hardcore. She goes on with the case as well. So at this as well, that Jimmy Cuniff has his own big story arc in this book. So remember his colleague, his best friend died in the first book. And so he wants to get revenge on that as well. So they realize this guy named Joe Champy, which Jane Smith killed at the end of the first book, was thought it was still alive because he and another man has been trying to change things around for these 2 good people. So obviously it's pretty weird. So like, what is happening to my place? So he's like, okay, what do we do? So they have to solve this again. They have to bring in more friends to solve this, but it's again just 2 of them. So the outside force, the bad people, Joe Champy and friends, Nick Morelli, who they thought they disappeared, died last time, came back to this book and tries to stop her from doing anything bad. So this is a very, very insane type of shenanigans that you would think that Jane Smith would give up in like any moment in this book, but she will never. Even though she has a cancer and then she's getting hunted down, she will never give up So this shows how criminal defense lawyers should become, that they should never give up on their case, even though the case seems lost. Like her case, two triple homicide, she doesn't want to give up. She wants to fight to the end, even though the end will never come. So this book really catches the attention of more readers who wants to read like those criminal defense. They want to become a criminal defense lawyer or a judge or any prosecutor, any lawyer type of lawyers. This book really will inspire you, as it inspired me. This book is super good. It's better than the first book. It's rare that second book will always be the first book. But yeah, it is very good. And there will be another one. I mean, it already came out. It's called the Hamptons Lawyer. This is the third book. It's probably the last book, because in this second book, she's already on the verge of death. She really cannot handle herself anymore. She wanted to give up again, but Rob Jacobson says no. But even her, she wants to give up. But then she's Jane F. Smith, and so she didn't give up. So you guys can enjoy this book review book review. I rate this book a 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty damn good. It was definitely better than the first one. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.